This is Steph Curry, tennis chain. Yeah, I was just switching games. Down.
Alright, so I want to talk about the first one, the one that like I think a lot of people talk about, like more than uh more than like anything is FNAF should have ended at 3.
FNAF should have ended at FNAF 3?
Hmm. That's a really hot take to have that it should have ended at 3 or it should have ended at 6. And
I think it should have ended at 6.
yeah,
I used to suck at Fortnite. I mean, I'm still not the best, but I'm pretty good now.
I like barely too. So I'm gonna be pretty ass, but fuck it, we all.
Yeah, we're only gonna play like stupid creative or game modes like
Real.
crazy red versus blue new.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, it's new. We have I just, I really think that, like, because I don't mind the new story. I don't mind it. I think that it's fun to just get all delusional in, and I know that at some point they're gonna explain things a lot better, and the whole community will be able to get into it when they start explaining shit so much better. They just need to start that. They just really, really need to
Yeah,
start that.
they need to start like
And that's why
giving answers.
I think we're gonna get a game in the middle of Security Breach and Ruin explaining everything, and I think that'll just I think that'll be the best game for the trilogy. And just actually explaining anything that we're seeing. But yeah, I don't I don't know. I don't think that it should have ended at 3 because like three's way too early, and like I definitely feel like FNAF 6 would have been an amazing. Me personally, I think FNAF 4 should have ended there at FNAF 4.
That's what Show was saying. They said that they think it should have ended at FNAF 4, but I think it should end at FNAF 6.
Yeah, I think 6 would have been a good end. Finally burning down every single animatronic and stuff.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
like, see you in hell.
yeah, I don't because
Shoot.
what is what is UCM now? Now that security is a thing, what does that mean for Ultimate Custom?
I
Because the whole point of Ultimate Custom was this was William's hell. This was William's eternal hell. He's going to play through it over and over and
I
over and
think that it's if if Ultimate Custom Night is still like canon to be William Afton's Hell
over.
and like I think with the whole indie game stuff, I think that's like a whole cover up type thing. Like
Yeah.
it, it's happened because you got to think of how far in the future we are compared to the original MCI happening. That
Yeah, what
at that
year?
point, at that point, we can make it to where like it actually could have been a video game because no one like who would still be interested in FNAF. I mean,
Hmm. And like, yeah,
they wouldn't be anyone that have been alive during all that stuff, you know.
right.
And like the only people who remember are like the families, but they don't like talking about it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I just I feel like there was one hot take that was just like they should have like had a different storyline going on and stuff like that. And like I feel like that's what they're trying to do. But then again, like every time you think they do that, they like put something that was like in the fucking FNAF 2 or some shit like that.
I have a kind of crazy hot take.
Hmm.
FNAF security breach just should have never happened.
I I don't think, yeah, I don't think they should have went into the route. Like, don't get me wrong. I think when we first heard about it, and it was like
Yeah, like I mean, it sounded cool and stuff, but I
this
mean, the
huge
game.
app, and it's just like I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea. Don't get me wrong, but I just think that the way that they executed it was just really, really terrible.
Yeah, no, it was very, very bad.
It's the same thing with like how Ruined kind of feels like a huge like cover up lore wise and stuff. My hot take is that Mimic should not have been in Ruin. It should have been
Oh
uh
shoot,
it should have been fucking what it should not have been
it should have gotten its own game.
yeah, I think if like you're gonna introduce the Mimic, have it in its own game. Have it like after this whole one. Now you're just adding in another antagonist that we
Oh,
have. And also, my other hot take is that Security Breach should not have been like released until like this year
you
because that
think?
game was ready, and we could have gotten so much more with that game if there was a lot more like. And I'm not blaming the developers really because I know this is PlayStation being PlayStation, so I can't
Yeah.
really like developers on that one. But it's still just like a shitty thing that kind of happened, and Ruin was kind of their cover up, or
Well, I
I don't
mean,
want to.
Ruin was good as shit though.
No, Ruin was good. It's just I feel like if Security Breach was a lot more finished, we could understand a Ruin story without having
If it
to
was
like.
better.
Yeah, but like
Oh my god, I suck.
Security Breach was supposed to be way better. Like if you look at the
Oh my
at the
god.
actual at the actual starting thing, like the starting
Uh-huh.
the first game that they ever announced for it, there was that one pay to play. There was
Yeah.
supposed to be so much more in that game, and we just didn't have anything.
Yeah, I think that holy shit. I just got like 9 snap notifications, 10.
Oh my god.
The book should have been the end. It's a pretty
That's
hot take. It depends on what books.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like if you're talking about the novel trilogy and wanting that to be the end, I mean, you can like push for that, but then him saying that the books aren't canon to the games would just mean that we'd have up to like what FNAF 4, right? Or Sister Location? We would have up to Sister Location, and those
Yeah,
games
we.
just wouldn't be answered.
I was gonna say a lot of things can't be answered without the book, and I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad
No,
thing. I
I'm
don't
just
think.
there's still a lot of questions even without the book. I mean, even with the book. Oh my god, I suck. How did I like miss that? And I'm standing right in front of her.
Yeah, it's just like oh, the lighter was on. Oh my god, I felt so scared to jump. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that should be the way that we're answering all these questions. So by having to look into a book and then see, I understand
I mean,
the part with that.
like you can try and say something like that. You wouldn't for like Harry Potter movies. Like people would
Right.
much rather watch movies instead of reading the book. But in FNAF's case, more people would rather play the game than read the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just, I wish they explained the lore better. That's just like the main thing. I wish that they were able to like. For me, Ruin should have came out like till December, so we have less bugs and more content. I agree with the more content. I don't think there was a lot of bugs with Ruin.
Not with
Um,
Ruin, but with Security Breach.
with Security Breach, it was hell. Like Security Breach just should have gotten 2 more years to like just fully fix, because like
I don't even think it
it
would
just
need 2 whole years. I think they could
no.
have like.
That's giving it like a lot more breathing room than 2 years. Realistically, probably just like maybe 1 more year or something like that. But I know PlayStation wanted that holiday release. Like I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's like with any like game as big as FNAF, and they're
FNAF.
making a game that's supposed to be extremely like pivotal, I guess,
Well,
to
I'm
the
like, yeah,
story.
for for video games in general. a lot of the problems with like development and stuff is just okay. You have to get it out at the release date. You have to fucking push yourself to the limit to get the game out on this release date. So that way, not only will it be the best time to release the game, but also then your fans won't have to like keep waiting that long and stuff. And it's like I don't really think that the fans have a problem waiting anymore. I don't really see people get mad that they had to wait for a game as long as the game didn't have a lot of bugs in it.
Yeah.
If it did, then obviously complain away. But like, if the game takes like 5 years to make and it's like fucking like Starfield like that, I don't really feel people are.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I just saw that.
No, you didn't.
I'm right behind you.
No, you're not.
The anthem.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Wow.
Finally.
But yeah, I just think that it's got way more time. This hot take,
dude, I'm actually fucking garbage. So
this
good.
and like the next like few that we'll be going under is like under the same guy, and
Okay.
one of them is the books blow ass.
That's just
And
his hot take. The books blow ass. Nothing less, nothing more.
In depth or anything like that, it's just that, and it's like I don't know, man. I don't think they're that bad.
I love the books. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even like to read, but I can bear reading the Five Nights at Freddy's books.
Like I think that they've got their own special little charm to them.
Like it doesn't even have pictures, and I'm over here sitting down, actually having to use my brain, and I enjoy it.
Gonna use the Fnaf books as a tray. Yeah, I don't think that the books are terrible. I personally am not gonna buy the books until I don't know, maybe the next book series comes out. Because I keep getting summaries being read by the theory people that I follow and stuff, and like I'm not gonna really get into a book that I already know like the entire plot.
Yeah, and I mean the series is over with the new book that came out.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for me to try to get into that now.
That's fair. Like you definitely should have gotten into them earlier.
Oh yeah, during like the start of like Security Breach and stuff, I probably should have, or even the start of like whenever it came out. When did the first book for Sales of the Pizza Plex come out?
I don't. A long time ago.
Damn.
No, I don't know.
Almost every original characters have been sidelined for the fucking Afton. And I mean,
Are you kidding?
I could see Vanessa, but like, at least for Ruin, the Athens were finally sidelined by the Mimic.
I don't like Burn Trap.
Yeah, I don't like Burn Trap either. But I like Burn Trap more than I like the Mimic. And I like Burn Trap more.
I don't know.
Because, well, I don't know. I don't think Burn Trap in itself is a bad idea as long as they can shortly explain how he got out of hell. But they didn't really do a good job of explaining how he got out of hell. Besides it's just the indie games, guys. It's the silly little indie games. Like, okay, what does that mean for the actual series, though?
Literally.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't like a lot of the antagonists that we've gotten. But I certainly think that Burn Trap wasn't. I don't think he was that bad. I think he had a lot of potential though, and they just kind of wasted it along with Vanessa.
Oh yeah, he is. Vanny is the perfect example of wasted potential. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, because it's
a
like
new gen Five Nights at Freddy's.
Monty was supposed to be an important character. Fucking Vanny was supposed to have a way more important part in like the story and stuff like that. And it's just like, damn, man, like why wasn't this the Security Breach we were given? The game, or the constant retconning and adding of events, has ruined
the constant retconning is just not true already.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're just not FNAF brained enough. They just don't understand all the intricate little pieces.
No, that is
Which fair.
exactly what it is.
I'm not dogging you for that. I get
I
it,
am.
but but also you can't. I mean, you can't. You can easily blame the series for that, but it's also like I don't know. It's weird. The series makes sense.
I suck. Okay. It makes sense to an extent.
Yeah, I think there's definitely points where you can just go, okay, I don't understand this at all. It really seems no one does, and we're just kind of grasping at straws here. And it's like,
That's just 5 Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, I was gonna say, and that's kind of just how it is, man. You kind of have to grasp at
Alright, bro.
straws, and everything works. And
I hope
like,
you have a good stream. Enjoy it.
oh shit. But yeah, I don't think it was terrible. I don't think I don't think that like there's terrible with retconning and anything like that. I think they've like really only done it the one time. But like
Yeah.
there's like literally timeline videos coming out. Like you can still piece together the lore.
Dude, I'm excited for ID's Fantasy 1.
Mm-hmm. Same. But like yeah, you could definitely still piece together what's happening and stuff like that. It's not like this huge thing. It's not like this huge like complicated thing. I think that's what a lot of people are like really saying now, that like, oh, the lore is just so complicated and stuff. And it's like, I don't know. It's not terribly complicated.
It gets complicated like if you try and genuinely find like every little piece.
Yeah, that's like the main thing. You gotta realize like you're not gonna get answers for certain things, and you're gonna have to like go by theories and stuff for some of the stuff to make sense. But
I mean,
like,
FNAF is literally built off of theories.
Right.
Everything is.
Like it's literally not like I don't think it's that big a deal. I don't think it should be that big a deal that people make it out to be. That's just a weak mindset. You just gotta get apps encoded. What's the next one? The sci-fi aspects have ruined the game.
Incorrect, because sister location is good.
Incorrect, because the game's always had sci-fi. Okay, listen. You mean to tell me that there's kids just kind of being alive in these animatronics, and there's not like a fraction of sci-fi-ness to that? It's only just like haunted stuff. Like I don't believe that, man. I think you can have a little bit of sci-fi with it. I don't think that whatever it's called was that good of an introduction. Sis Location was that good of an introduction into the sci-fi aspects of the game. But I don't think that the sci-fi aspects have also ruined the games at the same time.
I think it was the most sci-fi looking.
Yeah, like I don't think they had like a lot of sci-fi aspects, but I think it looks like a lot of like sci-fi. And it's like that's fine. It's if anything, it makes sense nowadays with the night near gas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it ruined FNAF storytelling or anything like that.
Not at all.
But yeah, I've got a hot take. I think FNAF Sister Location is low-key bad.
What?
Yeah, I can't get behind it because like okay, so for one, you've got a lot of like kind of just like the nights themselves. They're not really like it's the first game that started to go into more of like this storyline aspect, and I don't think that that's necessarily bad. I think on paper it's a fine idea, but I also don't think that they should have like jumped the gun on it. Like I think that they maybe should have had like night one like maybe be more of a survival thing, and not just kind of like.
There's no way that shit like actually hit me.
I don't want to say like learning the ropes and stuff, but like I think that they should have put like more survival aspect of the game. Like there was a lot of scripted events, and that's just kind of. Like, FNAF plays into that whole, like, random AI type thing. And, wow, that person just despawned. And, I don't, I don't really mess with the game. When the game came out, you couldn't even beat Night 4. Which
I remember that.
It's like kind of a stickler thing to say, but like I don't know. That so gets to me. They didn't really like. They added in. I feel like they added in way too many like of the new animatronics, like a lot more new than like the community was like kind of ready for, because there was the Biddy Babs and all like the little animatronics, and then when UCN came out, or not UCN, when the Sister Location like custom night thing came out, you could like, and like the extras gallery and stuff like that, you could really see all this stuff in the game, and it was just kind of like, I feel like it was a lot, and it kind of like separated a lot of the community into like how they felt about the game.
See, I'm hearing you, but like, can't wait to meet you. So join the animatronic family.
I think fun time.
Without Sister Location, we would not have Kellen Golf and FNAF, and we would not have Join Us for a Bite.
Hey, I'm not saying Sister Location needs to be completely destroyed. I like Sister Location. I think lore-wise, Sister Location is fine and stuff. But I think that it could have told its story a lot better. I did really mess with the Immortal and the Restless, though. I like that way of storytelling. I really wish that they would bring that back. Like, there's literally a craze over VHS tapes. Are you telling? And they know it because they put it in the FNAF movie. Are you seriously telling me you can't put a little VHS thing in the video games?
Dude, I bet it looks like I'm losing my mind, but I swear there's an invisible person.
No, dude, someone literally despawned like in front of me. You're not tripping. You can purchase invisibility.
Oh, I hit them while they were invisible. Dumbass! Let's go! You're terrible! Let's go!
This one's a weird hot take. FNAF content on the internet has become more about fan games and theories than it is about the actual games and books themselves.
It's more about books and theories instead of fan games and theories, but I see. I don't see where they're coming from.
Yeah, I think it just kind of depends on what side of the internet you're on. Like, if you're like kind of like more like take this like with YouTube recommendation. If you watch a bunch of theory videos on FNAF, you're gonna get more theory videos about them.
Exactly.
Like fan game videos about FNAF and stuff. You're gonna get more stuff about fan games and stuff. I think that you can't really like accurately see like what more is talked about. I think it's kind of hard to do that.
And you can't. I mean, like, we get a FNAF game like once every blue moon.
Right, like,
so of course there's going to be a ton of fan games.
And it's like, the other thing is, I think this person was also talking about kind of like when all the hype for FNAF Plus came out and stuff like that.
Oh man, I remember FNAF Plus.
Yeah.
His whole downfall needs to be like on a whole Netflix docu-series or something.
Yeah. I wish FNAF content creators weren't creepy.
Yeah. Don't worry, game. Not me. See, I'm glad that I like the FNAF movie because then I wouldn't be like Theft King.
Dude, yeah, when he posted that, I was literally just like, okay, dude, like, you're literally just trying so hard for your career to not flop. Like, be so for real.
I mean, he had that one good theory that I sent you, but like that was it.
Yeah, I can't mess with him anymore. Like he just.
I don't even know what he did. Like I don't even know.
I was super into it. The one day, but he was just basically like cringy about like his entire drama and stuff like that.
What happened?
He was beefing with a fan game, and he was beefing in someone a part of like the Freddy like fan game fanverse thingy, whatever.
Pop Goes?
Yeah.
Is that the? Oh, okay. That was the whole controversy with him.
Yeah.
Kane Carter? Theft King is Kane?
No. Theft King.
I was about to say.
The creator of Pop Goes is Kane Carter, and he was.
I know that. Yeah. And he was like joking about it.
It wasn't like he was joking about it. I forget like what the actual like full beef was, but like Theft King basically had like a full like mental breakdown about it, and like kind of like broke down on Twitter and like everything like that.
He's such a loser.
Yeah. FNAF AR wasn't that good of a game. I don't think that's really that.
I mean, FNAF AR just wasn't that good, and like, I mean, it was filled with good lore dumps and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that like the game itself is really good. I don't think anyone.
Yeah, I don't think it was made to be good.
Yeah, no, same. I think it was made like for only lore intents purposes. That's my code. That's my code. It was made for the purpose of lore.
They need to revive it and bring it back because.
Agreed. Or just give us like a different FNAF mobile game. I'll take a new FNAF. Yeah, that doesn't sound like that terrible of an idea.
I'm literally the worst Fortnite player in the world.
Shit, man, make a fucking RPG game.
Dude, Help Wanted 2. I mean, not Help Wanted 2. FNAF World 2.
Yeah, that would be. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. FNAF World 2.
Bro, there's no way.
This hot take's really funny. The lore has become so incomprehensible to the point where nobody can agree on a cohesive timeline of events. And it's like, okay, FNAF is one of those series where no one is going to agree on everything that happened 100%. There is no one is going. Even if Scott Cawthon himself comes out with like the full story of FNAF the next like tomorrow, we still won't agree. We still won't 100% agree on what the full story is, and we never will. Like that's just how like this community is. This community is driven off of theories. Even if we get a lot of, we made it like I think we all agree like on a lot of stuff that happened, like Fredbear biting the crying child in '83. I think we can all agree that happened in 1983, and that killed the crying child and everything like that. I think we can all agree that Mike Schmidt is Michael Afton. I think just like kind of little stuff like that we all agree on, but like obviously no one timeline is gonna be like correct. I think you can ask that with like a lot of like series that's kind of like that. Like I'm trying to think of another indie game that has like an incoherent lore to it that hasn't like majorly flopped.
Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Flopped so hard.
What?
Bendy has flopped so hard.
Oh, I know.
But no, Bendy's a good thing. Cause like no one, I don't think anyone really agreed on like the full timeline events with Bendy and stuff like that.
Did that kid just emote on me? That kid he just emoted on me. I got emoted on by like a 7-year-old.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna find him.
And this next one is merchandise has immensely gone down in quality.
Not true. Look at the Fnaf Hot Topic merch.
At this point, I just kind of think this person's like a FNAF hater.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not Shamit riding FNAF. Okay.
I am.
I'm not.
I don't fucking gobbling down.
I'll admit their faults. They've done a lot of stupid stuff in the past. Don't get me wrong, but like, I don't think their merch. I think their merch has really only gotten like up. I don't really think that that's like that terrible. You know. Especially in a Hot Topic. You're so right about that, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god, my aim. He's so fast. Yeah, like the Hot Topic FNAF shirts are so fucking cool.
Especially with like YouTubes and stuff being a big part. I know they've got like, I think right now like they have like the Haunted series out. This one I agree with. The community has grown more toxic and a lot more infighting than it used to in previous years.
I just have to hear the community is more toxic, and I agree.
Hard fucking agree. Vitos got fucking death threats because of his tweets on FNAF. On FNAF.
So did John.
So did FNAF. So did ID's Fantasy. I think. Like, I don't know. That is like the one thing that I really don't like. Like, you guys can we can have infighting. I think we can all agree
Oh
that
my
infighting.
god. Sorry.
I think we can all agree that infighting isn't a bad thing, and it's important like for everyone to like kind of get their theories out, so that way we can like really get like the whole storyline down and stuff. But I think having death threats and stuff like that, just because you made a silly little theory, is just kind of really
That's
stupid.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, this is the same game where like the 5 kids got stuffed into an animatronic body. What? Why
Damn
are we
it.
saying that?
Our team sucks.
Yeah, I've gotten no kills. I've not been trying at all.
I haven't been trying at all. It's just like, damn, man. How am I the only one? Like, you. Oh, never mind.
Dude, I've been doing literally ass. I'm not kidding. I've literally just been kind of moving around. uh,
This annoying ass munchkin, bro. I'm so garbage.
this next one, okay. Is Glitchrock supposed to be William Afton? Does that mean Nexus is supposed to be Michael Afton?
Haha, no. What? That is crazy.
On the salty side of things, the amount of reality-altering gizmos that the series is throwing is a pretty good indication how the writers are panicking right now with the lore. They decided to keep carrying over from the Coffin era instead of doing a clean slate from Help Wanted onward.
Why would they not want to keep the Coffin era alive? Because, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
that's
his
what I'm
game.
saying. I don't like, yeah, I don't think that like them keeping alive the Coffin era is like necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, I don't think that's like a terrible thing. I
I don't
like the
think it is at all.
I think that they should like I think as long as they like know how to continue it. I don't know about like okay. I agree, yeah, there's a lot of reality altering gizmos and stuff. Uh like yeah, you definitely got me there. Do not get me wrong. But like I don't know. I don't think that it's like that crazy of
I'm
a
going
thing
back to lobby.
considering like I got you. I don't think it's like that crazy of a thing considering like what year we're in with with the actual FNAF
Yeah.
storyline and stuff like that. And I don't think like we have that much reality altering gizmos. We've got the Vanny Mask, and we have Nightmare Guy. Those are like the main two right now. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What? I
Like
didn't hear you.
like it's just the map and whatever it's called. Oh, and that's for the is Maxis Michael Afton. I don't know. I don't think so. I I don't think we have enough evidence to 100% say no, but we also don't have nearly enough evidence to say yes.
Whew.
Oh, how did naked zombie Michael get a job?
How did naked zombie Michael get a job?
I assume they're talking about which FNAF game would they be talking about?
Uh,
Because this would be
you could be saying FNAF 3, but I think we play as Henry in FNAF 3.
Do you think we play as Henry?
Yeah,
Why do you think I'm intrigued now? What do you think we play? I don't think why do you think we play as Henry?
because he is the only one who, like, has had the idea of burning animatronics. And all the Phantom animatronics all look burnt and everything.
Yeah, that is fair. That is fair.
But granted, I guess now with Alone Together, we learned that like if they're special enough, you can see the ghosts like pop up at you, and you have like all the ghostly stuff from FNAF 2 in that box in the room, so that could like you could kind of say like, hey, but Michael's gifted because he can see the crying child in FNAF 1 with
Yeah,
Golden Freddy. So like, I mean, there's that, but I mean, come on.
yeah. I think hmm, that is interesting. That is
I
interesting.
think
I
it's
definitely.
Henry. Freddy versus Bonnie. Oh wait, hold on. We can do the 250 plus FNAF death run.
Oh yeah, we got to do. Okay, okay. This one. Roxanne Wolf is one of the most well-written characters in the series. And
What?
I'm gonna take this at face value. I'm gonna take this at face value and not say that they're trolling or anything like
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm doing.
that. But like, what the fuck?
That's just wrong.
Yeah, that's just. I'm sorry, that's just not true at all.
I
Like,
think
I
like the
don't.
most well written is probably like the FNAF 1 animatronics.
Yeah, probably. Like, I don't really think that Roxanne Wolf was wrote good at like all, because she kind of like just has like a change of heart whole thing in the ruin. It
Yeah,
doesn't really
like
make sense.
then that would mean Roxy is sexist. What?
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't get it. uh, the other one. I don't care who killed Glamrock Bonnie. Monty is dead, Bonnie is dead, or at least unable to escape the Pizzaplex. Freddy will never get word of who was the real killer, nor will he be able to have a moment to avenge Bonnie. There is no plot significance that makes Glamrock Bonnie's death a worthwhile discussion. I agree with this. I agree with this.
I
But
agree with it to an extent.
if we get a game in the middle, then there will be a point for it. If we get a game in the middle, maybe like showing like what happened, I wouldn't
Or we
feel
can
too
get
bad.
it answered in Help Wanted too.
Yeah, to be honest.
I I fucking saw that thing and I still died to it. What is wrong with me?
Okay.
Also, my
Um,
friend Brandon, he
hmm.
found leaked gameplay footage for Help Wanted 2. And you know how there was like the parts and service missions where you had to like fix up the animatronics?
Yeah.
Do you want to know this? Because it's a leak.
I want to know. Yeah, I want to know.
Okay. Um, so basically, we're going to have to fix up the mimic in one of them, or do something with the mimic
Uh,
because um, obviously the mimic is there, but
yeah.
also we're going to be in that like um, that weird costume room. Like we're going to be in that room.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm interested.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to play.
Yeah, I'm sleeping over his house the day it comes out, and we're playing it
Hey, yeah,
because
I
he
need
has
to
a
get a.
PSVR too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to get a PSVR before that
You
comes
need a
out. I
PlayStation 5.
need to get. I was already like half like planned out my way of getting one. I'm like hard debating.
I
But
mean,
if
that's
I do,
fair. I mean, like the only reason you like should get it is for Spider-Man 2 and then Help Wanted 2 when it
yeah,
releases.
yeah, I think I will. I think I will. This person, these are six hot takes. Scott should confirm Mangle's gender as she, they, and Funtime Boxy as he, they. I don't care.
Well, that just okay. That's just like a
Yeah,
personal preference type thing. Like, I
yeah,
mean, why would we
I don't,
care?
right. I don't know about like whatever. I don't think that we're gonna get their the pronouns of the FNAF animatronics
Yeah, I don't think anytime soon.
unless they come out with a way better encyclopedia.
They're supposed to be working on an updated one, I guess. But
I
I don't know
really
how
hope.
true it is.
Um,
And I really hope so too, because uh, how can one book that that came out this year, mind you, be so incorrect?
no gap, no gap, man. Like, could you imagine a newcomer just like ordering the book and then just believing everything? That would suck.
Okay. Yeah,
That would
I
really. They would watch.
I'd be pretty sad.
They would watch like one YouTube video and just get so pissed off at what this person's saying.
Yeah, like this is just wrong. Did you read the character encyclopedia?
Like, you even
Gosh.
read, man? All the replies are just, bro, do not believe that book. Hot take two. He should confirm some of the oldest bits of lore because there are some more. Because there are some more holes. Or okay, there are more holes in a slice of Swiss cheese at this point, and he should duct tape
Good
it.
one.
He should duct tape it together at least some for the fans that have been here for years. I don't think he has an obligation to do that, and I don't think he ever will.
The
I
only
don't
way
think.
I see that happening, like, is if, like, as the final, like, FNAF thing we get, it's just, like, a big-ass book of, like, all the lore drops, and, like,
Yeah,
we can actually piece together a coherent timeline, and we solved Five Nights at Freddy's.
yeah, like that. Yeah, like that was the final thing for the series. Nothing more after that. I could see that. I could see that. I don't think we'll ever do that though.
Yeah, I mean, we can pray.
Yeah, we can pray that like they'll see a dying horse and kill it. We can really pray because I kind of thought that they were just gonna let the series die after 6, and then they didn't, and they added in like all of this stuff, which I don't think it's necessarily bad. I don't think it's bad, but
Like, I
I
really liked Help Wanted, but I mean, the whole indie game dev, come on now, that's kind of
yeah,
why.
I don't know where they're gonna go after we get a Fredbear's game. Because
Oh
that's
my
kind
god, I need it. I need that in my
because
life.
I don't know, man. Maybe a circus game after Fredbear's, but like once we get a Fredbear's game, what more can you do? Maybe a book game, obviously a movie game. But yeah, I don't think that he has any obligation to do to like duct tape the story together or anything like that.
I'm
I think that
I'm kind of excited for the book movie series, the movie book series.
yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting to be honest. I think that'll answer a lot of questions that we had.
Yeah, it'll. I mean, obviously for the movie, but
I think
I'm excited for it.
my hot take right now is because of all the FNAF stuff that's dropping, I think that they are finally going to start ironing out the security breach story with everything that's happening. Because it's not like it's terribly iron or like it needs like this huge like lore analysis. We know a lot about security breach and stuff like that. We just don't know a lot about the endings and stuff like that. And I think
Yeah,
answers to that. I think we're gonna like get answers to that sometime soon.
I still need my answers for sister location.
Yeah, we still need a lot of answers.
That's why I'm so excited for Help Wanted too.
Hot take, we'll do, yeah, hot take 4. I like Security Breach, even though it is broken, it has some of the most fun designs so far. Although the plot's executed poorly, that's not the fans' fault. The creators should have told fans to wait and ironed out the details. Fans will always whine for it to come out fast, but they don't mean it.
It definitely wasn't the fans' fault for making it come out as early as it did.
Yeah, I don't think that the
So
fans about it. I think it was just, you know, they wanted that holiday. They wanted that holiday release. You know?
Yeah, I believe it's Sony's fault and Sony's fault only. Grr,
Because
I
like,
hate Sony.
listen, Steelwool had plans. You know, Steelwool was like,
Hmm.
Steelwool had like plans for this. Like, they were literally gonna have a whole separate mode just for surviving. I do not think that it was the players that was just like, oh, just fucking release this game already. Like, no, it was Sony. It was 100% Sony. Hot take 5. I don't think that the story is that bad. Just needed to be ironed out, and a VR serial killer copycat Vanny to take Afton's place would have been good. I hard agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I wish Savannah like actually got fleshed out in this story.
Yeah, I wish Vanny was just kind of her own thing. I wish that she didn't like. I think it's cool that she went and helped out Afton. Don't get me wrong. I think she still should have done that, but I think she should have had her own personality other than just I am brainwashed by Michael or by not by Michael by William Afton. Like
Yeah,
they need to flesh her out a little bit more, and they did that with the tapes and stuff like that. But I think that a game focusing on the new era should have had that huge new era character like more focused.
yeah, but I I don't know. I just don't like Burn Trap.
Yeah, that's fair. I think we didn't need Burn Trap. I think if it was just Vanny, we would have been fine. What if instead of Burn Trapping thing, what if instead we had to like figure out like we had to team up with like Vanny and figure out who killed Glamrock Bonnie and like you
I
know
think that
Vanny.
would not be a fun game.
You don't think it would be fun?
No, I think it'd just be cheesy.
I don't know. I think it'd be
Because if we're
cool.
going to have Vanny as a villain, and like, eventually we have to team up with said villain of game to figure
Yeah.
out this whole overarching story thing about a beloved animatronic, and
I,
it's a
I
bunny, you know.
have a huge point. Like I think Monty was supposed to be like this main villain that was like doing something. I think Vanny should have had. I think Vanny was supposed to be like this like I don't want to say twist villain, but like just insane villain. Like I think we should have known who Vanessa was, and I think like we were supposed to be friends with Vanessa, and like Vanny would just sometimes come out.
Like how they did Sun
Like
and Moon.
like Son of a split personality type thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Burn Trap should have ever been a thing. I think that it should have been focused on the actual animatronic more than Willie coming back for like the 8th time.
Yeah, me too. I don't like Burn Trap.
Hot Take 6. At this point, getting a prequel game and it ending with Afton's first kill would let us see what the place ran like before it was creepy and what he's actually like, because it's been hinted at so much anyway. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea, but I just don't think that they would go into that direction of like what it was like before.
Yeah, I know
I
what you
think
mean.
I think the only thing that we'll get with that is just maybe a Fred Bears game, and that's a high maybe because I think they have a lot of history of Fred Bear. Even though they really couldn't, we should get something. We should get something.
I would love a Fredbear's Family Diner game, like actually.
I think it'd be such a bait with what they put in Ruin with the whole like Fred Bear poster and stuff like that. I think it'd just be
Yeah.
such like bait for it, and I don't think that they would do that. I don't think they would do that if we're not getting a game. Uh, Not sure if it's a hot take, but most big theories are built off theories that aren't confirmed. And it's like, yeah, but I don't think that's really a hot take or anything like that.
That's
I think
just
everyone,
yeah.
I think that's how it works with theory crafting and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And to be fair, usually when a huge theory gets knocked down and stuff, it turns out just being for the better because like no matter what, we still get to build off of whatever like lore got brought. So like I don't even think like they're that bad of a thing.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah, but I mean, I
Uh,
also agree with like, well, that's just theory crafting in general. So
right, like I don't know if that's just in FNAF. Guess I'm one of the few people who thinks FNAF 6 is the worst in the original saga. The game plays
what?
the game plays out like a joke at first, and the tycoon sections kill the tension. Nope,
What?
nope.
What? FNAF 6 was so good.
I just disagree with that entire thing. I'm sorry.
I think. Yeah, oh, you know what? I have a
Hmm.
hot take.
Hmm.
FNAF 2 isn't scary.
Really?
Yep.
Why do you think FNAF 2 isn't scary?
I mean, like you have to do so much. Like, look at you. Reminder: you have no doors to like block yourself out. Like, block yourself
I
with.
I see what I
I
kind of
mean,
see what
like,
you're going with
there's too
this.
much. There's too much to do
Going
to like
there's
stop and think about. Oh crap! I might actually like
yeah.
really get scared.
With FNAF 1, there wasn't enough going on until like stuff like Night 5. And even then it was just check the maps, check the cameras, check the lights, check the doors.
Yeah.
But with FNAF 2, it's okay. Make sure the music box is wound up. If there's an animatronic that's about to enter in your door, put on the mask, check the lights, wind up the music box again.
Exactly.
It's just, I don't know.
It's
And it's
so
like,
much.
I don't think that the game is necessarily that bad, but I think there's a lot of tension in the game. I just don't think that that's necessarily scary.
You know what I think would be genuinely terrifying?
Hmm.
A 3D version of FNAF 6.
Yeah, same. I think we've talked about that on live, but like, yeah, I
Like,
would kill like a VR port or just like a full
mm-hmm.
3D, because like that tiny ass office and just like looking into the vents and then just seeing like one of the animatronics like creeping up and stuff. That would be cool. That would be so cool. That sounded a
Like,
little bit sarcastic. I swear I'm not being sarcastic. I genuinely want that.
I, I'm pretty sure that, um, in that same leak that I was telling you about that Brandon saw about, the Mimic being in, Help Wanted 2,
Hmm.
there's also going to be, a mini game where, like, the salvage stuff from FNAF 6.
Thank God we need that.
Like,
It, did you get like?
hmm.
Is there like screenshots with this leak or anything, or is it
I
just
don't
like
know. He
like
said he's going to send me the video. I have to ask. I have to.
okay?
I'm gonna ask him about sending me the video
If
again.
I had to guess, it'd be from a trusted leaker. That's like kind of what I'm assuming.
It was like leaked gameplay. Like a person was playing the game.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, like a person was playing the game, and then went to the menu area, and it showed that. That's my guess. I think
Yeah.
because he told me it was gameplay.
Hang
Excuse
on.
me.
Let me here. Okay. Um. Sorry, I'm trying to find the comment for this. Okay. Okay. This hot take. I really don't know if this is just me, but I think that Toy Chica is way too sexualized in fan art. And not just the ones that are intended to be a little spicy, and most likely all her fan art, even the normal ones. I also don't think that she deserves the little thick chicken that some people in the community gave her.
Excuse
Uh,
me.
she isn't even that thick. She's a robot made for children, not adults. Um, I don't know. I think all FNAF fan art to a point is really weird. Like
Grr,
I
my
don't.
my Roblox my Roblox my robot chicken can't have a gyat.
Shut the fuck up. She could listen. She could just based Gyat Sigma from Ohio. That's giving facts. Okay, there's nothing wrong with Talika.
How have you died less times than me?
I don't know. I don't.
I've
I
died
don't.
50 times.
I don't. I don't know. I don't
How
know.
many coins have you collected?
I don't know where to say that.
Top right of your screen.
Right. Oh, 121.
Holy fuck, I'm smoking you right now.
Yeah. What are you
No, I'm at 191.
Oh my god.
How many pumpkins have you collected?
One. I've not been doing that shit.
I've only found 3.
Damn.
Dad, you're flipping kidding.
Okay.
I hope it's an easy day tomorrow at school. If not, I might actually, like, kill myself in GTA 6.
I hope it's a easy day at work tomorrow, because I just want to listen to my FNAF theories.
That's actually that's so based. You listen to your Fnaf theories at work.
Yeah, man, that's why I listen to a lot of I listen to just like a lot of podcasts and stuff like that, and just like a lot of things whenever I'm at work, and a lot of debates.
I listen to FNAF videos and stuff while I'm at school.
That's so based, hell yeah. The Mimic is dumb and I don't like it. It feels very wishy-washy to me, as in that it can do anything the writers want it to do because it can. Does the
Someone
Mimic have
didn't read the books.
And does that have a deeper motive or not? Ruin suggests it to be cunning, tricking Cassie, but the book states it to be dumb, just following its programming. The Mimic feels like a lazy cop-out to have a villain who can do anything they want just because, instead of making an actual new with actual motives and reasoning behind its actions.
Did he not actually read the books though? Like,
yeah, I don't really think
a dumb animatronic just based it going off of the programming. Then how do we explain what it did to like going into the suit the same time a person is and crushing them alive? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't really get like I understand the like I don't like the Mimic, but I don't like the Mimic. I don't like the Mimic because I think that we should have focused on Vanny. I want Vanny to be a fucking villain. That's why I don't like the Mimic. I don't like the Mimic.
That's why I don't like Burn Trap.
Yeah, and it's like I think that the Mimic as a concept is really cool as a boss. Like I don't know, I think it's really cool. I don't think it's got like this invincible plot armor, and I think that eventually we'll get a motive.
Do you think the Mimic dropped the elevator?
No, or yeah, I do.
Okay, good. I was gonna have to have a serious talk with you off stream.
No, I think elevator because like why would you I just don't get the I think that was a weird cop out to say that Gregory did because like why would he? And I don't think it'll matter in like whatever game that Cassie comes back in. Like I don't think that it'll actually I think they'll just like not talk about it again.
You think it'll be a red herring?
Yeah, I think it'll be and it's like I don't know. I don't really want to hope that that'll happen or anything like that. But like, I can also 100% see that happening.
Me too.
Security Breach has the best animatronic designs. I don't think so. I think they look really good. I think if I were to put them all in a tier list, they would be like an A or B tier, don't get me wrong. Because, like, these animatronics you could actually see, like, hanging out with as a kid and stuff. Like, these animatronics I could actually see being in a kid's place rather than fucking the FNAF 1, for example.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, like, the Withered animatronic design is easily the best design in all of Five Nights at Freddy's animatronic designs. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm trying to think, what would my favorite be? I think... I think I'd go with Withered. I think I'd either go with Withered or I'd go with the Nightmare ones, because the Nightmare ones just kind
Yep.
of Nightmare ones
Like
got a lot of cool details in it. FNAF,
they're like actually scary.
yeah, FNAF 6 ones I feel like are underrated, not really like talked about a lot and like kind of fair, but I don't know. I like the designs. Okay. People don't hate animatronics having personalities. They hate the way the personalities are gotten across. The Security Breach roster is very direct in the way their personalities are shown, and they leave little up to interpretation. FNAF 1 was just able to give personality to the boss without setting anything in stone. Chica had a tilted head and wonky disposition like a confused animal. Freddy was always angrily glaring at the camera like he was mad and had to get off his stage and making it your problem. The animatronics had just enough personality to be endearing while having just little enough for the fans to be able to interpret their own personalities for the characters. Modern FNAF doesn't have that kind of wiggle room with its characters, and while this can sometimes pay off in cases like Baby, it can also give diminishing returns when some characters found new personality and it doesn't make up for the lost fear factor. It's like when horror series go on for so long that the audience knows the villain personally and the fear of the unknown is lost. I agree with that.
I'm gonna be honest, I lost you halfway through there.
Him.
I wasn't paying enough attention. I was on Snapchat.
I don't think it's basically like a the animatronics used to be like kind of unknown and like we could kind of make up like whatever personality they had
Oh,
and
okay.
like kind of
Yeah, like
but
the whole mysteriousness.
yeah, and now it's a lot more and I agree
Yeah,
with that.
I agree. No, I definitely agree with that. It's just true.
Yeah, I don't think that's much of a hot take. I think it's true, and it's like I think that's definitely why a lot of the animatronics now aren't really that scary. Like
Uh-huh.
the Flappy, for example, those bitches didn't talk at all or anything like that. I didn't really expect them to talk, but it was like bringing up the scene again, like when Freddy was just performing with Bonnie, and then he just fucking whiplashes and looks like and just like fucking stares and shit.
Yeah,
Like
that was actually kind of crazy.
that was creepy as fuck, and it's like that's like old FNAF, that old FNAF shit. With like new FNAF and kind of like the personality and the angle that they're going with. I don't know if that scene would have happened, and if it was, it would have been like a bit of a more different scene and stuff. And it's like I
Hmm.
think that's why the FNAF I think that's why this FNAF movie works so well. Foxy was just singing his song while he killed
Dum
people,
da da da
and he,
dum dum.
yeah, he was just menacing with that song, and it's like that's cool. That's cool as shit, dude. And I don't think that I don't think that it's necessarily. I don't think that that nowadays it's necessarily that bad of a problem, but I do think that it gets rid of the fear factor in some cases. Oh, this one's a good one. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. So, um, version. I dislike the direction of Roxy and Ruin.
That's fair.
I agree with that. I think that Roxy like got this whole like redemption arc out of nowhere for whatever reason. Like I don't really see the reason of why like Roxy is suddenly this nice person now.
Yeah.
I think that I don't know. It's kind of hard to like I didn't really focus on Roxy during Ruin, man. I didn't really focus on Roxy. I didn't really focus on any of the animatronics besides just seeing them as they're just trying to stop me from rescuing Gregory. Like I didn't see them anything more than that. And I don't think I was really in that much of the wrong too, saying as we didn't really get much that we can do with them. We could restore the beak back to Pika, and that was it, and that didn't do anything.
Yeah,
But I
that
think
was really stupid.
I
I
think there was
I didn't like that.
I think something was supposed to happen with that, but
Yeah.
they just didn't have enough time.
That's why I think it's stupid. Like I think they should have kept the whole like repairing each animatronic one by one.
I think that was like Roxy's whole thing. I think we were supposed to repair Roxy, and then Roxy was gonna have this whole arc where she's like really nice now. And I think
Hmm.
that was like, I think that's what we were supposed to get, but instead we just kind of got
We
Roxy like,
instead we got a sexist animatronic.
yeah, Roxy like yelled at Cassidy and like, oh wait, you're not Gregor, and they're just fine.
Yeah.
I guess technically not fine because she still tries to like come after Cassie. I guess I don't understand the relationship at all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's kind of crazy to have an animatronic like genuinely remember every face it's ever seen before. Like, I
Yeah,
don't think that's possible.
I don't think that I just don't think she should have ever said that. Okay. I think it's dumb that a significant chunk of fans seem to gloss over the fact that William, who dismantled the FNAF 1 animatronics, is on the same level, if not worse, as Gregory breaking the security breach animatronics for no reason at all. Like, what's
Wait,
the
hold
reason?
on. What? Just
Yeah,
restart?
I think it's dumb that a significant chunk of fans seem to gloss over the fact that William, who dismantled the FNAF 1 animatronics, is on the same level, if not worse, as Gregory breaking the security breach animatronics for no reason at all. And it's like, first off, I didn't know that that was like, I didn't know that people didn't like Gregory because he like killed off the security breach animatronics. I didn't know people cared that much.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I didn't think that that was like a huge thing.
I I
that
those two things don't go well together. I like that just doesn't make no. I
like
don't agree.
yeah, I don't obviously I wouldn't compare like both of them like dismantling the animatronics as like the same thing and stuff. Gregory was doing
Yeah,
it for a much better reason than why William was doing it. Gregory was just doing it so that he could stay alive.
exactly.
But it's like I don't, I don't know. That's the first time I've heard that. That's the first time I've heard someone like ever talk about people being mad about Gregory. Like I never knew that. I always thought that people were mad about Gregory because of the whole robot theory.
Yeah.
Okay. The fizzy fazz flavors or shit, or more accurately, the selection is trash. Three-fourths of them are citrus, and the last one is grape. Grape is a really mid flavor, but I'd be willing to forgive this one if the other options weren't literally all citruses, because that's just objectively bad terms of variety. I also didn't know that like all of the fizzy fazz flavors were like just all a citrus.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, hard agree. Like that selection's really bad if all of them are just fucking like whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Citrus. One of them, and one of them's great.
Huh.
Okay. Uh, this person's hot take. I personally find Cassidy to be kind of a boring character. We know nothing about her, and personally, her possessing Golden Freddy makes no sense since we never see her possess any form of Golden Freddy.
What does she have to do with Golden Freddy? What?
No, not Cassidy from
Oh, okay. I thought you said Cassie, not
no.
Cassidy.
But yeah, I don't know. Isn't Cassidy the puppet? Am I tripping?
No, Charlotte's the puppet.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I think eventually we will get like an answer as to like if there's two souls inside of Golden Freddy. I think they were low key alluding at that when we saw the one scene of Golden Freddy in the living room, and he or at the end of the movie when it's just the guy, it was just the kid of Golden Freddy.
Yeah,
Look
I was
at
confused. Like, why is he standing?
See, and I thought I was thinking about it, and it's like, okay, so if there was two souls inside of Golden Freddy, then it would make sense in that scene for for both the kids to be there, and then they both walk away off screen, and then it's Golden Freddy. I think
Exactly.
that would I think that would have been a really cool thing. But I don't want to say that that's them disavowing the entire theory of there are two souls inside of Golden Freddy, because we don't have enough evidence on that. We have more evidence saying that there's two souls
Yeah, and
inside.
anyways, it might just be for the movie, you know.
That too, yeah. But I think that that's like going to be the main difference for the movie, or one of the main differences for the movie. I think they're going to be different. I think it's going to be a lot different than the games, and
Oh, I hope so.
I think it's going to like make a lot more sense lore wise than anything else.
Ugh.
And then this will be our last hot take.
Oh, all right.
Ruin was a mid.
Just nope.
Now, let me make it clear. Let me make it clear. I am not saying Ruin was awful, or if anyone likes it, you should be ashamed. I hate the fact I need to state this. I found Ruin very underwhelming and boring, and the story was just a mess like Security Breach. It wasn't even scary, despite Steelwool claiming as such, but that isn't my biggest concern. The gameplay was simple and re- repetitive. God, I don't know how I can read that. It was so simple and repetitive that I barely played the game and I got bored quickly. I also didn't like how they handled some characters like Chica and Monty. A lot of sections felt tackled on and rushed, like the daycare, for example. I did enjoy a few things like the Freddy section, that was my favorite. I just wish it was longer. All in all, Ruin just didn't do it for me, and was rather disappointed. And I didn't even. I was rather disappointed, and I didn't even have high expectations.
I've every single word you said, pretty much I disagreed with.
I I don't know. I agree with them to an extent. I think that Ruin's story could have been way better, and
But it's more
I definitely
cohesive than the
than
entirety
Security.
of Security Breach.
Yeah, I think that it was way more cohesive than everything on Security Breach. I think I don't know. I keep bringing up this middle game, but yeah, I think we're gonna get a middle game explaining like
I
everything,
hope so.
and then like Ruin will make a lot more sense. Security Breach will make a lot more sense. Like I just think we're gonna get like everything. Or lack thereof. I kind of hope so. I agree with them on how I didn't like how they handled some characters. I didn't like that either. They kind of
Yeah.
just like they kind of just didn't really care about like all the characters, and I don't know. I it seems like there was obviously something there. I think the daycare part. I disagree with them on this. I think the daycare part wasn't like I didn't. The daycare part didn't really feel rushed or anything like that. The daycare part of just kind of like it felt normal. I feel like it was the same thing, like searching for generators and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But with like a little twist, and I like the twist. I liked it. I didn't think it was bad.
With that, I just wish there was more risk in the
Yeah,
daycare.
I think there was. I wish there was more risk. The Freddy part, I think, was low key. I think the Freddy part was worse than the fucking daycare part, because the
Me
Freddy part,
too. The Freddy part was stupid.
you're just finding one little thing. You're just finding two nodes and then running.
Yeah.
And it's like I
And I
kind of
mean,
agree with.
I guess it's the gameplay gets repetitive because it's just
Yeah,
nodes, puzzle,
I
and the next section. You know.
I can agree with the gameplay being repetitive too. Yeah, it's just I. It feels rushed. It definitely feels rushed, but also I think they really just needed to get something out to explain some more of the lore, and I think they really needed to add in the mimic for whatever else they have planned.
Yeah, I feel I. Oh, damn. Ugh. Uh, I feel like the mimic was needed because of like how many things the books have been answering and
hmm
how they've been slowly tying the books in. And literally the mimic was every epilogue story till like I think the fifth, sixth book.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and we didn't get the Mimic story till the sixth book, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it just I think it makes sense for I think it makes sense for them to be included in the story and stuff like that. I'm just really praying for that mid game. We gotta get it. We need to get this middle game explaining it. If we don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to work with what we have right now because it does
Yeah.
explain a lot, but it doesn't explain enough. Like we just don't even have a canon ending for what Ruin or for not whenever Ruin. Or I guess technically for, but I think we're all that the elevator ending.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, because like I don't know about the Scooper. I don't think the Scooper
I
ending is.
don't think the Scooper. I don't even know what the Scooper ending's supposed to be, and the Brazil ending is just like, what in the world?
Only is the Scooper ending like if we go by the Scooper ending, it killed the mimic.
Or I hate to
Or
bring it up, but the gas
hmm.
that goes into the room, it,
Oh yeah, it could
like it could be
be
because
lying.
where the hell is the endoskeleton? Like, where's the mimic? The suit's literally empty.
Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, but even then, I don't know. Like, okay, let's say that that ending's canon. What would happen after? Like, would fucking Cassie just have to stay down there under like the influence of gas, or would she just like be alive and like leave? Because I don't think the
I think it would be more like how it is in Didophobia, where like there it'll just be a random like experience well for him, it's like once in a blue moon, some noise wakes him up
yeah.
and stuff.
Do you think that she'll be like kind of trapped like that?
Yeah, but then she wakes up and she's able to escape.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I can get behind that.
But I don't know. I just don't see how that's the canon ending. I think the canon
Yeah,
ending is the elevator one, the main
it
ending.
makes sense for sequel bait. It makes sense. It makes sense for like Mimic as a character,
Uh-huh.
kill off someone and stuff like
At
that.
least attempting to, because supposedly she might be alive.
It
Like,
kind of shows how intelligent the Mimic is. Maybe the Mimic is possessed by one of the kids. Who knows?
there's been a new MCI.
Yeah, the bite of Glamrock ready. But it is nearly 12. I am going to hop off your stream.
Yeah, I'm about to end it here too.
You want to give your little outro?
I'll really just drop a like, turn noties on. Got a video coming out here shortly. So, I I'll try and stream at least once a week. Find a day, maybe get every Saturday, every Sunday, one or the other. But yeah. Uh, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.